It was a thing of joy to all the good people of 7 wards in Fkj local government under the Constituency 01 when the Honorable representing Constituency 01 in Fkj local government in the person of Honorable Adewale Temitope Adedeji, popularly called Ata, with all the legislative arm of Fkj local government embarked on its 2 days legislative oversight function to ongoing projects facilitated by him and other areas affected by flood and erosion, among other important infrastructural facilities within the Constituency 01 in Fkj local government.
It's part of what they will do when they commence the bridge.
You know that of what I'm saying. I understand what I'm saying. Money will fit to buy. Oma da biele to one in abattoir. Oma ube in. I'm the CDA chairman for Red Bottom.
Okay, what are your needs in this area?
This major road is our need for now. And I thank my brother who has done a wonderful work for us. He promised and he fulfilled his promise. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
And what importance will this bridge be?
It will open commercial activities, social activities in our community, and it will last for a lifetime, and its name will never be forgotten.
Because for the past 12 years, support from present administration and full support from this present administration. So no law àwọn ará àdúgbò iná pé ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ fọkànbalẹ̀ project lágbára Ọlọ́run tó ti rò pé ó lè ṣeéṣe ó ti di ṣíṣe ní agbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹ ṣé ẹ̀yin bàbá mi, ẹ ṣé ẹ̀yin màmá mi.
One of the said sites which is said to have been abandoned for over 12 years is the approved Adewale Road off Ajayi Road, which after fully constructed will have a link bridge to connect Onijemo Street to reconnect Oversight Bridge, according to Honorable Adewale Temitope Adedeji, who said work shall commence on the construction site very soon after the rain, as the engineers has been mobilized for commencement of the job very soon.
From the government.
Firstly, I want to thank His Excellency Fkj Const for yielding to our needs and our request. Majorly, before we started this election, before we started the campaign, we came to this place and then we promised them that this road was going to be fixed, and immediately we wrote letters. We wrote a series of letters to the governor, and we thank him for yielding, because the contract has been awarded and they have been mobilized, and a series of soil testing has been done, because this road has been abandoned for 12 years, and the community itself has endured the pain for too long, and the community has always been supporting the party and the government with their votes. And so we are happy that today, like we have the party chairman here, they are happy and eager to see the work commence fully. We understand that the soil testing has been done, and they are about to move to site to commence work. And I know it was a little bit delayed because of the raining season and the raining process, but I think things are settled now, and they are going to move back here. Remember that as soon as we came in, we cleared the canal. The canal, you can see again, has been blocked again. So we're going to call on His Excellency again for help and support so that they can clean out the canal, pending the time that the work will commence, and then to avoid flooding and then, unnecessary hazards to the community.
Also, we asked the views of some community leaders on the project concerning the bridge in Onijemo area in Fkj local government.
Mọ́tò mọ̀ kú bí ọkọ̀ katapila àwọn ọ̀dà kú bí ọkọ̀ ṣẹ́rí bí gbogbo táyà tírélà fẹ́ pa ẹmọ lọ́mọ ẹ́ńjìnì ìlú kìíní ló máa kú sí ẹni bá ti ní kò ní ṣe é ṣe lójú ọlọ́ọ̀bá fi pamọ́ ọlọ́ọ̀ ní pa abá fi pamọ́.
Other area inspected by the legislative arm is Oversight Bridge, which is said to have been a debt trap for vehicular movement and other people living in that community.
Once again, I want to thank the Right Honourable Speaker, Dr. Fkj, for his listening ears and written letters to him regarding this one, which he has forwarded to the executive. And I know the governor is also a listening governor, and I know he would see this, and I know, as I call him, my brother, my other brother, Fkj, I know he will come to our aid. And I want to assure the people of Fkj, especially the people of this particular community, that immediate support will be given to this people, and immediate attention will be given to it. I know he has awarded lots of projects in local government, and we thank him, thank Dr. Fkj for that, and we're asking them, this period, whatever reactions they have to give to the people, to give support as the best. So I am very sure with immediate effect they will come.
Also, we hear the views of the councillor and some other people which happen to be leaders in Fkj, their views and reactions over the bridge and what they have to say to the government.
Well, I just want to say a big thank you to start with. It's a big thank you to my colleagues, the legislative arm of Fkj local government, being led by Dr. Honorable Odifadi. Well, it's a very big one because we wrote a letter to the MHA, which is House of Assembly member, and we are having a quick response. I really appreciate that. I appreciate him so much for the steps he has actually taken. We can all see what is going on in Lahore. We've been to Arabi, the bridge has to be done. This is another dead zone. I mean, we've seen several cars in this ditch. So we're calling on Mr. Governor to quickly come to our response. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Because of canal has been a death trap to the community. And for the community to know that yes, we are working and we have the interest of the community. And our people that have voted for us, they are waiting to see the benefit of democracy. But I give the kudos to our His Excellency Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu for listening and his support to the House of Assembly and our MHA that has been our brother.
So, Mr. Governor, sir, please come and help us in Fkj, Adewale Bridge, the dredge, the irrigation, and everything that you can see here is an eyesore, and it is not good for the Lagos that all of us are aspiring to see as a mega city.
In reality, the canal, they have visited the canal, they are respecting the community D and Ward B. If a lorry of even last week we still have 2 vehicles that fell inside. Very, very dangerous. So we are appealing to our Excellency Sanwo-Olu. He has been doing it, and I pray that he will continue doing it better. So he has been doing it. So our House of Assemblyman has been doing it. So they should join hands together and rescue us from this hazard place. It's very, very dangerous.
Karaole. We thank God for the Honorable. They have visited the place and respect that place. It's linking the Haruna to the College Road. And if they can do it for us, it will reduce that load from here to Haruna or from here to here. That is why we are thanking the governor for sending the Honorable to this place. And we believe very soon they will do the road for us.
Having said this, the people ask for support for other people to go in mass to get their PVC so as to get their vote during the election so that they will not be disenfranchised during the election period.
What I'm talking about, because the greater number of the people of this locality, of this local government, pass through this place. So this is an alternative to College Road. So we are appealing to, we even like the government to come over here and see it by himself, because we know him. He's a man that likes to see it, how his own being an eyewitness. So let him come here and see it. Because with these people, if we don't have anywhere to pass and all this kind of thing, we are waiting for election in 2023. Adewale Ahmed Tinubu, Sanwo-Olu, our senatorial candidate, the House of Reps, the House of Assembly. We have to vote for them. I know these are people that are going to vote for us. So please, we are appealing to the government because the thing has taken already, almost half of a break. I could remember about 6 months ago, one of our party members was killed in this place. A tipper just rolled back because there was no place for him. You know, he was just trying to, and he killed that woman around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Our own party member. So please, we are appealing to the government to just come over and see it by himself and know that what the Honorable is doing is just for everybody's benefit.
Other project sites visited for inspection are the construction site of Omomo Street, Oluwaseyi Street, the Fkj bus terminal under the Ward C1 in Fkj, which was also inspected by Honorable Temitope Adewale Adedeji and the legislative arm of Fkj local government. Showing his word of appreciation to the government, Honorable Temitope Adewale Adedeji has this to say.
The bus terminal used to be Agege bus garage, but today it is refurbished. It has been remodeled to the bus terminal, and it's called the Fkj bus terminal, which is the first of its kind in the Fkj, and we're grateful to this government for the opportunity to give us such a project. Being the Chairman House Committee on Transportation, and with the Governor's themes agenda, with transport being the first on the list of the themes, I'm happy because most of the transport sector reform law, things that were put into it has been implemented, and you can see it is changing the transport sector in Lagos State as a whole. And we are lucky to be one of the beneficiaries, just as much as we have this. We have the Ju train station, and we have the BRT buses here. We have the overhead bridge coming in Fagba, and a lot of other projects. So we are grateful for the transport growth we're witnessing in the Fkj as a whole. The bus terminal is a welcome project. It is good. It is well equipped. It has cameras. The security is safe, and then it will bring transport succor to the people. And I'll continue to plead with the people to continue to maintain peace, law, and order, to continue to protect this gift from the governor, and to ensure that all these projects are not failed by them, and they continue to protect the project and the use of it, and then to use it to the best of their abilities. We thank the governor for this project, and I'm sure the entire community is grateful to him. Thank you.
The day one of the oversight function also includes visiting of Sholanke Street and Showemo Street in Ward B at the railway side in Fkj local government, after which a courtesy visit was also paid to the stadium in Fkj local government.
So we need to tour all the world. It's necessary. Nothing. We are not fighting for what? Oro, Masopo, you don't know.
Actually, we really thank God on it. Just because we have been expecting this kind of something in this local government for a long time. Actually, the one they did before, we enjoy it a little. But at least this time around now, everybody will enjoy the situation. Work here. We thank the state government, and also we are still pleading that they should try possible and finish it for us.
It is quite obvious that this is an ongoing project, and it is what's it called? A stadium that is facilitated by the members of Assembly, Honorable Temitope Adewale, and it has actually been a good what's it called? Project, a laudable one, which is actually supported by the pragmatic governor, that is His Excellency Babajide Sanwo-Olu. We actually want to use this medium to also thank him for his a well-laudable project that he has actually brought into this local government.
Okay, so this project had been in existence since His Excellency Babatunde Fashola and then His Excellency Akinwumi Ambode. But what the initial structure that was built here wasn't fit for the purpose. So upon the inauguration of His Excellency Babajide Sanwo-Olu, I wrote to his office, and I called the DG Sports Commission as well as the Commissioner for Youth and Sports, and then they came here to visit the project, and it was half built before. And then at some point in time, they figured that it wasn't suited for purpose, so they brought the entire thing down and started rebuilding again. As you can see, they've started building, and they've done the stanchions. They're casting the seats now, and they've casted the turf itself, and then what is left is for them to to lay the turf on it, and you know, also the basketball pitch and every other recreational pitch is going to be put in place. Boxers, we have the wrestlers, we have the table tennis, professional table tennis players, we have good football players within the community, and this will also help to modernize and give employment to our youth, who will help in facility management, and then, you know, it will ease the pressure on our youth and the local government. At the same time, we'll create a recreational ground, the first recreational ground for us in Fkj. So we call on the governor to please look into this as well and help us facilitate the completion of the project.